During a misty morning in a remote Zen monastery, a young monk named Hiroto found himself entangled in a web of attachments. He clung tightly to his possessions, his ambitions, and his relationships, unaware of the weight they added to his spiritual journey. One day, as Hiroto engaged in his daily routine of tending the monastery's garden, he came across a beautiful butterfly fluttering gracefully from flower to flower. Its delicate wings, vibrant with colors, captivated Hiroto's attention. Unable to resist the allure of the butterfly, Hiroto followed it deeper into the garden. With each step, he found himself growing more fascinated by its elegant dance. Suddenly, as if sensing Hiroto's attachment, the butterfly came to a rest upon a fragile flower petal. Hiroto, overwhelmed by the desire to possess the butterfly's beauty, reached out to catch it gently. In that moment, a wise old monk named Sato emerged from the shadows and gently placed his hand on Hiroto's shoulder. Startled, Hiroto turned to face Sato, his hand still extended, and his eyes filled with longing. Sato's gentle voice broke the silence. "Hiroto, my young friend, I see your desire to capture the butterfly's beauty. But remember, true beauty cannot be held captive. It exists in its most profound form when it is free." Perplexed, Hiroto withdrew his hand, allowing the butterfly to take flight once again. As he watched it disappear into the vastness of the garden, Hiroto felt a pang of sadness mixed with liberation. Sato, with a compassionate smile, began to speak. "Hiroto, attachments are like delicate threads that tie us down, hindering our spiritual growth. They blind us to the wonders of the present moment and prevent us from experiencing true freedom." Hiroto listened intently, his eyes widening with realization. He began to understand that his attachments were not only possessions but also his fears, expectations, and judgments. They were chains that prevented him from embracing the fullness of life. Days turned into weeks, and Hiroto diligently practiced the art of letting go. He realized that attachments were illusions, transient and impermanent, and holding on to them only caused suffering. Gradually, Hiroto's burdens began to lift, and he discovered a newfound sense of freedom. He no longer sought validation through material possessions or clung to fleeting desires. Instead, he embraced the beauty of each passing moment, accepting life as it unfolded before him. As the years went by, Hiroto became an embodiment of grace and detachment. His peaceful presence inspired others, teaching them the importance of letting go. Key idea: letting go of attachments liberates us from suffering. By releasing our grasp on possessions, desires, and expectations, we discover